years old.
Oh, good shot there from Kamegai, body shot. I think his movement and his defensive skills moves his head. He's full on, he's on you all. Kamegai.
Well, the issue for me, Barry, is that Cotto...
Always a worry, but we'll see if he's lost any sharpness, especially 10% of a vintage, just the pressure but the skill of Kamegai.
There's the trademark left night in his 25th world title. Welterweight crown.
Good right hand there from Kamegai. And a good start so far.
He'll be staying on him. Cotto Kamegai is the sort of fighter who has long enough. He keeps marching forward and he will keep throwing punches, but I'm sure
then he should find the gap.
He admits that, like a Cotto over the years.
You could not, man. His style's pleasing to watch.
I'm not quite sure what I remember meeting him in Vegas as a young kid, donkeys years. Seem to have changed.
Lovely left hook there from Cotto.
Well, that's certainly woken the crowd up. That Warren did to Manny Pacquiao.
Look how fast Kamegai's on him. You knew he'd taken some there from Kamegai.
Trying to do him on work rate, isn't he?
Oh, lovely left hook from Cotto. And then when you land
A mop of dark hair when he does take a punch.
So no, he's not a hard target there. Rugs it off and comes forward. Got to keep lovely from Cotto. Beautiful work. Give it off on that front foot and spin around the tag.
There's been some quality from the old champion in the shots off the ropes, and again, beautiful footwork, getting him starting to get busted up.
It's great work from response so back there from Kamegai.
Going to have problems between round because they're going to have to go to work. Another lovely shot from Cotto, picking him up.
Found the gaps in this round, hasn't he? Cotto quite effective. It's just, he's not loading up on the shots, staying nice and loose. Beautiful.
Kamegai took the first round. I think we can. Great effort from Kamegai in the closing seconds. He does a little jig. As we move into the third. Great from the nose of Kamegai. Bit of hair in the past. Or you in your younger days.
But doesn't even the body shots, Kamegai.
As a bow-out fight, if he gets through this one, okay. They're watching somewhere. Here's another one. In October, the big
from Cotto again. Just trying to lean on Cotto. He's just saying it's tired. Full technique from Kamegai. It really is.
Cotto technically, unquestionably, in the last, Floyd Mayweather as hard a night as any.
Good round again there from Cotto. The relentlessness weighs you down, but Cotto.
There's a round through with the right hand, inside of the glove kind of look of. But he's 2-1 down on Barry's card, so does here any little moment of success from the principally Hispanic crowd. Shots. Kamegai just blobs another one and tries to throw back.
To be fair to Kamegai, he moved, he just took the sting out of that uppercut.
Back onto Cotto every time. Cotto, the cheers of the crowd go out again. So it's that sort of adulation, that sort of a...
Nello and his wife was in the ring with him crying, saying that's enough. It's not about the money. This is all he knows. It's all he can do is.
He said, nevertheless, though, that this year.
Ridiculous.
And he's received a few headshots, which are going to make his ear. Lovely footwork from Cotto, and again. Kamegai, not going to chase you anymore.
Shrugs him off like they're absolutely nothing, and then clear punching. But we know Cotto
resumed the fighting for this vacant WBO super welterweight.
Didn't he, Cotto?
Yeah, well, you know, and if he has signs of the aging process coming in, and if he can survive, we'll be looking to test. It's not the most educated.
It's crude, but effective.
Defense his losses against Perry. A protest to the.
Oh, beautiful jab there again.
Followed by the right hand to the head.
You know, they're easy to hit, but you can't. Fantastic goal. Absorbs all your energy. It's hard to hit. Physically.
Flurry from Cotto to end the round. I know what I thought a few weeks ago sitting on the fence.
You've got to stick to your first feeling, John. And I know what mine is, and I'm sticking my guns, and you can make.
Yeah, it brings back memories of the great fights. Let's concentrate on this one.
There from Cotto. Left up a little bit more, doesn't he? Kamegai. I mean, Cotto's very much erratic in his punches, which you can see nice and smooth, but
he didn't want to be taking those.
What a referee when he got caught with that right hand then.
That was a serious.
He doesn't even blink. It's got to be a horrible sign.
So has had in his long career. He's going to have to produce something pretty sensational to get rid of.
On Cotto.
He has to put so much effort into keeping the presently Kamegai.
Japanese, you very rarely find the Japanese fighter who's not.
My other hat, athletics, they've had a great. Oh, good exchange in the closing stages. He goes back to his corner. Rounds to one, Cotto, Kamegai. Shade.
Took some heavy shots in this round. Broke his neck and he can't turn his head back wrong, but then
surprised by what's in front of him. They'd know that he's right.
Well, you're not allowed to use your forearms to push anyone. It's almost one of those things that nobody really takes notice to. It's not really a foul.
Just marching him down. Crowd responding. Turns his head and keeps on coming.
Switch around the body.
Has been such an exceptional fighter for so long.
Well, this is a totally different level. Oh, fantastic goal.
This is still a fair way to go. Only in the actual difficulties, getting him itself away from his Rock Nation. Happy with financial terms when he was due to be fighting what he wanted and back in the ring.
There's no ring rest on him so far. After round.
Well, we're going to the 8th round. On his way to becoming a world champion. Loving some of his.
Oh, he's superb, isn't he? Over the land at will.
Lots of Karas, didn't he? And it was in this round.
Hasn't got the movement the Cotto, was he? And the variety in his work, obviously. Keeping your shape under pressure as well. Something I used to talk about quite a lot, isn't it? Of UK fights, about keeping your shape under pressure. And
the elite level of the sport for so long now, Miguel Cotto.
Boxing quality ever since.
Isn't it?
Yo, Rambo Bailey, yeah, well.
WBC baubles before then, international. Kamegai keep running forward. Look at that.
Impressive at that. Never gets much credit for the way he moved.
Freddie Roach thought that Miguel Cotto nicked the surprise.
We start going for a long run. Sometimes that first mile, you know, once you get past that, then you sort of get into a nice. Even though it's still physically tough, but mentally, where Kamegai is at all times,
unravels in a way which is.
Cotto doesn't have to look for the target because he knows where it is.
The crowd would like to see the eye-catching stop it once more. Kamegai.
Fantastic.
Rarely shows visible signs of the chins in the game.
not sure if Cotto goes to Kamegai.
I think it might be the smear of...
Step back, he'll give himself a bit more room and just keep...
I think Cotto, when he takes punches like that...
Well, I think he's done the right... You don't want to be running out of steam.
With that right hand fairly flush, Cotto, and to respond with an attack of his own.
He sort of cricks his neck.
Certainly not now. There's a little bit more proud Cotto, trying to keep throwing little punches, but he's
again not allowing Cotto a second's rest.
Well, I think as a result of this, we can certainly say that Miguel Cotto. How good do you think he was 5 years ago?
But this fight, he's up against a guy who has but he's just an animal and physically tough. That's all.
I think as much as anything, because the pattern has remained fair now, whether or not Cotto is going to be able to find something.
I guess that was the betting favourite, wasn't it? What it has shown is that just pressure.
It's not going to happen, is it?
So for fighters as well, they're going to be looking at this thinking, we can't just walk hoping he's old. There's got to be more intelligence.
And Cotto once more getting the better of it.
No, they don't. Gloat about it all the time.
A little bit of Mickey taking from Kamegai there. You heard the whoop.
And he's nothing, but he hasn't been able to let his hands go enough to trouble.
Yoshihiro Kamegai realised that he had this. I mean, you don't go into boxing as a career shot.
It does.
Running after.
But that's what Cotto's always been good at. That high changing direction there with the feet, Cotto.
He was able to uncork.
So, but it's been what we've expected, really, hasn't it? Maybe he has won every round. I gotta be honest, I've been a little bit a superior opponent, but I think he's going to throw more punches.
And still, Kamegai just blinked forward.
See, that's better from Campbell. And he threw 5, so that's good. You know, and I think.
And he'll think, I've got another big one left in me.
Why? Who's there like middleweight now for the really modern era of his obviously greats, not all time, at his weight?
Well, what's he going to be able to produce? Kamegai still right there.
The right hand there from Kamegai. Short right hand.
Back of the auditorium thought that. It to him in this last round.
He's pushed from Kamegai. Oh, lovely.
Cotto, the chants of the crowd. A hero in LA. Madison Square Garden, that'd be a fitting place for. Big effort from Kamegai. All the way, he's been in the ring with a man who.
His path to the Hall of Fame, B.O. Jr. Middleweight.